Chosen one, if you can hear this right now, please pause for a moment and give me your attention. I am not asking for much. Just 3 minutes. 3 minutes, where you quiet the noise around you and allow these words to reach the deeper part of your spirit. You may believe you found this message randomly, perhaps while scrolling without purpose, but what you are experiencing right now is not random at all. Something guided you here with intention. There are moments in life when everything appears ordinary on the surface, yet something profound is happening beneath it. This is one of those moments. You might not understand why your heart suddenly feels alert, or why a small voice inside you is saying, "Listen carefully." But that feeling is not imagination. It is recognition. Your spirit understands that something important is trying to reach you. Chosen one, I have been attempting to get your attention for longer than you realize, not through loud signs or dramatic events, but through quiet nudges you almost overlooked, through thoughts that appeared suddenly in your mind, through moments when you felt guided to pause, reflect, or change direction, even when it did not make sense logically. You may have dismissed those moments as coincidence. Many people do, yet each one carried meaning. Each one was a gentle signal placed along your path. And right now, in this very moment, you are being asked for only 3 minutes. Not an hour, not an entire day, just 3 minutes of openness. Because within these next few moments, something will be revealed that may help you understand what has been unfolding around your life. The truth is, chosen one, you have been standing closer to a breakthrough than you realize. But before that breakthrough arrives, there is something you must hear clearly. Something that cannot reach you if your attention remains divided. So take a slow breath, let your mind settle, because what comes next was meant for you to hear today. Chosen one, the reason I asked for just 3 minutes is because sometimes the most important messages arrive in the smallest windows of time. A life can change direction in a single conversation, a single realization, or a single moment of clarity, and what you are experiencing right now may be one of those moments. For a while now, something inside you has felt unsettled. You may not have had the words to explain it, but deep down you sensed that something around your life was shifting. Situations that once felt stable began to feel uncertain. People you trusted started revealing different sides of themselves. And certain doors that once seemed open suddenly became closed without explanation. At first, you may have questioned yourself. You might have wondered if you were overthinking things, or if your instincts were simply reacting to temporary stress. But the truth is, chosen one, your awareness was waking up. Your spirit was beginning to recognize patterns that had been hidden from you before. When awareness begins to rise, the world around you can feel confusing for a while. Things that once felt comfortable start to feel misaligned. Conversations that once seemed normal begin to feel heavy. You start noticing subtle details you never paid attention to before. This process can be uncomfortable, but it is not a mistake. It is often the first sign that your perspective is changing. And that change is important because when your awareness grows, certain illusions can no longer remain invisible. Truth has a way of revealing itself once your eyes begin to see more clearly. You may have already noticed small examples of this happening. A conversation that suddenly exposed someone's true intentions. A situation where something did not feel right, even though everything looked fine on the outside. A quiet feeling telling you to step back from something you once trusted. These moments are not random interruptions. They are signals guiding you toward clarity. That is why these 3 minutes matter so much, because when the message reaches you at the right moment, understanding can arrive faster than you expect. And once that understanding arrives, the way you see your path may never be the same again. Chosen one, what you are beginning to recognize now is something that has been quietly unfolding behind the scenes of your life for a long time. While you were focusing on daily responsibilities, trying to move forward and handle what was in front of you, there were forces shaping circumstances in ways you could not immediately see. This is not meant to frighten you, it is meant to awaken you. There have been moments when you sensed that something about a situation was not fully honest. You might have felt a subtle tension in a conversation, a strange hesitation in someone's words, or a sudden shift in the atmosphere when certain topics were mentioned. At the time, you may have ignored those feelings because you wanted to give people the benefit of the doubt. But your intuition was noticing details that your logical mind had not yet processed. Chosen one, intuition is one of the quietest yet most powerful forms of guidance placed within you. It rarely shouts. Instead, it whispers. It creates a small pause in your thoughts. It places a gentle question in your mind. It nudges you to look twice at something that others might pass by without a second thought. The challenge is that in a world filled with constant noise, those whispers can easily be dismissed. Yet even when you tried to ignore them, they continued returning, the same feeling appearing again in different situations, the same inner warning showing up when certain people or circumstances crossed your path. This repetition was not accidental, it was persistence. It was guidance refusing to disappear simply because it had not yet been acknowledged. And now, something has changed. The signals that once appeared occasionally have started becoming stronger. Situations that were once hidden behind layers of confusion are beginning to reveal their true nature. You may have noticed that certain connections in your life have started to feel different. Some relationships no longer carry the same energy they once did. Some environments now feel heavier than they used to. This is often what happens when clarity begins to enter your awareness. What was once hidden slowly moves into the light. And once something is seen clearly, it cannot return to being unseen. Chosen one, as clarity begins to grow within you, another shift often follows. You start realizing that some of the struggles you faced were not simply random difficulties. They were moments that pushed you to develop a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Think back over the past months or even the past few years. There were challenges that seemed unnecessary at the time, situations that drained your energy, moments when you wondered why certain obstacles kept appearing in your path. At times, it may have felt like progress was constantly being delayed just when you were ready to move forward. But when you look more closely now, you may begin to see that each experience carried a lesson hidden inside it. Some of those lessons taught you how to recognize sincerity and how to recognize manipulation. Some taught you the value of patience when immediate answers were not available. Others helped you understand that not every person who enters your life is meant to stay forever. Realizations can feel heavy at first. No one enjoys discovering that certain people were not as genuine as they once believed. Yet this awareness also brings strength. Because once you begin seeing the truth of people and situations more clearly, you become far less vulnerable to the same patterns repeating themselves again. Chosen one, the awareness you are developing right now is not meant to isolate you. It is meant to refine your discernment. It allows you to recognize which connections support your growth and which ones quietly drain your spirit. And sometimes this process requires distance, not out of anger, but out of wisdom. You may have already noticed that certain conversations no longer interest you the way they once did. Certain environments that once felt familiar now feel uncomfortable. Your energy is naturally pulling you away from what no longer aligns with who you are becoming. This is not a loss. It is an adjustment. Your path is shifting, and your awareness is guiding you toward a different direction than the one you once expected. What feels confusing today will soon begin making more sense than you ever imagined. Chosen one, as your awareness continues to grow, you may start noticing another change taking place within you. The way you respond to situations is no longer the same as it once was. In the past, certain words might have provoked immediate reactions. Certain conflicts may have pulled you into long arguments or emotional battles that drained your energy. But lately, something has shifted. You find yourself stepping back more often, observing instead of reacting, listening more carefully before speaking. It is almost as if a deeper level of patience has begun to form inside you, even when circumstances around you remain chaotic. This transformation does not happen by accident. It happens when a person begins to understand that not every situation deserves their emotional investment, not every comment requires a response, and not every conflict needs to be fought. Chosen one, this is the quiet strength of maturity entering your spirit. There was a time when proving your point may have felt important, when being understood by everyone around you seemed necessary. But as your perspective has expanded, you have begun to realize something powerful. Your peace holds far more value than winning arguments that lead nowhere. This realization allows you to move differently through the world. You start choosing your battles carefully. You begin recognizing when silence carries more wisdom than explanation. And slowly you discover that protecting your inner balance is one of the most important responsibilities you have. Some people may not understand this change in you. They may interpret your calmness as distance or your quietness as indifference. But the truth is, much deeper than that, you are no longer giving your energy away freely to situations that only bring confusion or negativity. Instead, you are learning to guard your attention and place it where it truly belongs. And when a person reaches this stage, something remarkable begins to happen. The distractions that once consumed their time start losing their power. The noise around them fades, and a clearer sense of direction slowly begins to appear. This clarity is preparing you for what comes next on your journey. Chosen one, when clarity begins to take root inside you, the world around you can start responding in unexpected ways. People who once felt comfortable around you may suddenly seem uneasy. Conversations that used to flow naturally might now feel strained or guarded. This happens because awareness changes your presence. When you begin to see situations more clearly, you also begin to move differently. Your reactions become calmer. Your decisions become more intentional, and the energy you carry starts reflecting a deeper sense of understanding. Not everyone is prepared for that shift. Some individuals are comfortable when things remain predictable. They prefer when others stay within familiar patterns that never challenge the environment around them. But when someone begins to grow, those patterns can quietly break apart. You may have noticed that certain people have started revealing sides of themselves you had never seen before. Sometimes it appears through subtle behaviors, a sudden defensiveness, a hesitation when certain subjects are mentioned, a change in tone that feels slightly different from the past. These moments can feel confusing at first, especially when they involve people you once trusted deeply. But clarity often reveals truths that were previously hidden beneath layers of routine and assumption. Chosen one, this does not mean every relationship around you is meant to disappear. Many connections will remain strong and genuine. In fact, the ones built on honesty often grow even stronger when truth becomes visible. However, there may also be relationships that begin to shift naturally, not through dramatic endings, but through quiet distance. The conversations become less frequent, the energy feels different, and without forcing anything, you both slowly move in separate directions. This is not something you need to fear. Growth has a way of realigning the people and situations that belong in your life. Some individuals walk beside you for many years. Some individuals walk beside you for many years. Others appear only long enough to teach a specific lesson before continuing on their own path. What matters most is that you continue honoring the awareness that is developing within you, because the more you trust that inner guidance, the more clearly you will recognize the direction your life is meant to move. And that direction is beginning to unfold right now. Chosen one, there is another truth that often becomes visible once this level of awareness begins to settle within you. You start recognizing that many of the delays and detours in your life were not signs that you were moving in the wrong direction. In many cases, they were moments of protection. There were times when you felt frustrated because something you wanted did not happen when you expected it to. Opportunities seemed to slip away at the last moment. Plans you carefully prepared suddenly changed without warning. At the time, it may have felt like you were being pushed backwards just when you were ready to move forward. But with a clearer perspective now, you may begin to realize that some of those missed opportunities were actually redirections. There were situations you once believed were perfect for you. Yet if they had worked out exactly the way you hoped, they might have placed you in environments that would have drained your spirit or limited your growth. Sometimes the path that looks promising on the surface carries consequences that are only visible later. Chosen one, protection does not always arrive in ways that feel comfortable. Sometimes it appears as a closed door, sometimes it shows up as a delay that tests your patience, and sometimes it arrives through a quiet feeling, telling you to pause even when everything around you says to move ahead. In those moments, it can be difficult to trust the process. Your mind searches for clear explanations, but not every answer reveals itself immediately. Yet the longer you walk your path, the more you start noticing a pattern. The situations that did not work out often lead you somewhere better. The paths that seemed blocked eventually guide you toward new opportunities you never expected. What once looked like a setback slowly reveals itself as preparation. And when you begin recognizing this pattern, something inside you becomes calmer. You stop interpreting every delay as failure. Instead, you start seeing it as timing adjusting itself in ways you cannot fully see yet. This understanding brings patience. And patience opens the door to a deeper kind of confidence in your journey. Because you begin to trust that even when things feel uncertain, your path is still moving forward. Chosen one, with this growing trust comes another powerful shift. You start realizing that the timing of your life is not random, nor is it controlled entirely by circumstances you can see. There is an unseen order at work, quietly arranging events, aligning situations, and positioning people in ways that will support your growth and awaken your purpose. You may have noticed moments where things just worked out without your intervention. Opportunities appeared suddenly. Conversations happened at exactly the right time. Doors opened that seemed impossible to reach. And in those moments, there was a subtle recognition deep inside you, a sense that something greater than yourself was orchestrating the flow of your life. These signs are not coincidences. They are confirmations that you are being guided, that your steps are being watched and nudged toward the places you are meant to be. At the same time, there may have been times when things did not unfold as you hoped. Plans fell apart. People did not act as you expected. And yet, those moments also carry purpose. They teach resilience, they refine your discernment, they prevent you from settling into paths that would ultimately hold you back. Chosen one, this is the delicate balance of guidance. You are learning that blessings do not always arrive in the form you imagine, and obstacles are not always what they seem. Each is designed to move you closer to the version of yourself that is ready to receive what has been prepared for you. And this is where your 3 minutes become so crucial. Within the next moments, if you allow your attention to remain fully present, the clarity you gain can serve as a catalyst. It can help you recognize the signs, feel the timing, and understand the steps that have been quietly orchestrated to bring you to this moment. This awareness is not merely intellectual, it is spiritual. It resonates with the part of you that senses when something is true, beyond logic, beyond reason, and beyond what the eyes can see. When you align with this understanding, chosen one, you begin to move with greater purpose. You start noticing synchronicities. You become more attuned to signals that were once invisible, and slowly you realize that nothing has been wasted and everything has been preparing you for what is coming next. Chosen one, as you embrace this understanding, a deeper awakening begins to take place. You start seeing not just events, but the spiritual currents that flow beneath them. People, situations, and opportunities no longer appear random. They have meaning. Even challenges you once dreaded begin to reveal their purpose. Each moment, each interaction carries a subtle lesson meant to guide you closer to your destiny. You may have already noticed certain truths about those around you. Some people have shown their genuine intentions, while others have revealed hidden motives. Some relationships lift your spirit, while others quietly drain it. This recognition is not meant to create fear or resentment. It is meant to sharpen your discernment and help you invest your energy where it truly matters. Your heart begins to distinguish between what is temporary and what is eternal, what deserves your attention and what deserves your release. And in that clarity, you gain a freedom that is unlike anything you have known before. A freedom to choose, to act, and to respond from a place of wisdom rather than reaction. At the same time, chosen one, you may feel a subtle sense of urgency. A sense that there are steps you must take, decisions that cannot be delayed. This is not pressure from the outside world. It is an internal call to rise to the next level of awareness, to step into alignment with the path that has been quietly prepared for you. And though this awakening can feel intense, it is also profoundly liberating. It allows you to shed illusions that once clouded your vision. It gives you the courage to let go of what no longer serves your highest good. And it strengthens your connection to the guidance that has been whispering to you all along. This is why these 3 minutes are so vital, because if you pause, listen, and internalize what is being revealed, you can access insights that may have taken years to uncover otherwise. The messages are clear, but they require your presence and your willingness to see. Chosen one, the moment has arrived for you to recognize the magnitude of what is unfolding. Your journey is not ordinary. Your path is not random, and the wisdom you are beginning to access now is the key to moving forward with clarity, purpose, and divine timing. Chosen one, now is the time to fully receive what has been waiting for you. Every nudge, every pause, every subtle warning you have experienced was meant to prepare you for this exact moment. You are being called to awaken to the truth of your own life, to recognize the patterns that have guided you here, and to trust the unseen hand that has orchestrated your path. Do not underestimate the power of this awareness. It is more than knowledge. It is alignment. It is alignment. It is the quiet assurance that even when life seems uncertain, you are exactly where you are meant to be. You are learning to navigate your journey with discernment, patience, and unwavering faith, seeing both the challenges and the blessings as parts of a grand design. There may be times when you are tempted to doubt yourself, to question the timing, or to feel frustrated by delays. But each delay, each unexpected turn has served a purpose. It has refined your perspective, strengthened your spirit, and prepared you to receive what has been prepared for you without resistance. Chosen one, the clarity you now possess is your compass. The inner guidance that has whispered to you through intuition, experiences, and subtle signals is your map. By listening, by paying attention, and by trusting, you are stepping fully into a higher level of awareness. You are moving beyond distractions, beyond confusion, and into a space of intentional growth and divine alignment. Your life is not accidental. Your path is not coincidental. Everything that has brought you here, the struggles, the moments of doubt, the silent realizations, has been carefully arranged to prepare you for this awakening. And now, with eyes open and spirit alert, you have the chance to embrace it fully. So take a deep breath, chosen one, and step forward with confidence. Trust the guidance that has been with you all along. Honor the awareness that has grown inside you. And know that as you move with this clarity, your life will begin to unfold in ways more powerful and purposeful than you ever imagined.